YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, and we back with another video today, man. So today's topic, we'll be talking about soak up all the knowledge from the people who've been here before you. Steph, what do you mean by soak up all the knowledge from the people that have been here before me? The older people, like, we can learn, like, we all can learn from each other, but it's extremely important that us as young people, we try to learn from the older people. And I say that in the sense, well, I know you probably ask yourself, still, why would I want to do that? They've lived through many eras of their life. So, like, if a person was born in the 60s, I mean, if a person is 60s, if a person in their 60s, they was born in the 50s. If they're in their 60s now, they was born like, no, they was born in the 60s. If they're in their 60s now, they were born in the 60s. So people who are in their 70s, they were born in the 50s. People who in their 80s, they were born in the 40s, and such and such and such and such. But we all can learn from each other, especially like our next generation of peers, like the generation that came before us and the generation that came before them, which is like our parents and stuff like that. And I say that to say this. You can learn a lot from them because what you're probably going through, they've probably already been through that. And they can give you advice on it. So when you go through things and you feel like it's the end of the world, bro, it's not the end of the world, bro. It's not. Just talk to someone that's got a few years on you or decades on you. I got this old school partner, Mr. Bull. Mr. Bull got 39 years on me, 3 decades, almost 4. So that's something I had to understand as a person. Like, you have to soak up all that knowledge, food, because, bro, if you don't grow as a person, bro, you just wasting your life. It's wasted potential. Like, you could have all the potential in the world, and if you settling for certain shit, if you settling for certain stuff, and you just going through life, just living, like you're not really trying to elevate your life, you're not trying to fix your situation, you just living, like you just trying to get through the days and stuff like that. That's a bad way to live, bro. It is. Because we will sit down here to learn lessons. This is a big game, bro. The world is a big game. So something people have to understand when it comes to that, fool. God sent us down here to learn lessons, to take tests. And if you don't learn those lessons, if you don't take those lessons serious, if you keep failing the test and he keep giving you this test over and over and over and over again, eventually you will die out of nowhere. And you'll reincarnate and come back. You'll die. You'll reincarnate. You'll go towards the light that you think that's the light. That's not really the light. They're gonna suck your soul in. They're gonna bleach your soul of all these current memories that you just made in this past life, and they're gonna shoot you right back down to earth. Because something people have to understand. The people that run this, they don't want new souls coming in. That's why they try to get as many recycled souls as they can. So, still, what do you mean by that? They need slaves to keep the matrix going. They need workers. They don't need thinkers, they need workers, like John D. Rockefeller told y'all in school. He didn't want a world full of thinkers. He wanted a world full of workers, obedient workers. Do what I tell you to do. Or risk losing your job, risk losing your employment. That's literally how the whole work industry go. They want you to obey. It's always obey, obey, obey. It's like that in school. It's like that with the courts and stuff like that. It's always obey, 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 or do the opposite. Go to jail. School, obey or fail. Jobs, when you get out here, obey or you fired. No, and then something a lot of people won't tell the younger generation. These businesses are so cutthroat. They will get rid of you so fast, bro. That's why I'm so content with the job that I have now. Like, I'm not really. I'm at a good part. I'm at a good place in my life to where I'm just trying to make sure I keep my job, bro. Like, I don't want to go looking for a new job and stuff like that because, bro, I'm telling you, you're not going to find a place where you're making good money, bro. I mean, it's hard to find places where you're making good money. A lot of these places still want to pay you $14, $15 an hour, $16 an hour and expect you to live off that. Bro, you can't live off that. You can live off that, but you'll be barely living. You'll be just getting by. And that's something you don't want. You don't just want to be out here getting by, bro. I'm at the point of my life, bro. This is why I do YouTube, bro. I have a goal. I have to get out the 9-to-5 slave jobs. I have to. Cause once you realize they don't really care about you, they care about what you can do for them, bro. Folks don't care about you, gang. Just like you shouldn't care about them. If they don't care about you, don't care about them. Just go in, do your job, get out. That's all that matters when it comes to the workforce. You have to be able to understand it. And you just gotta soak up all that knowledge that an OG give you. But something I will say, if they see promise in you, if they see potential in you, they will talk to you. But if they see like you on a whole different type of time, like I want you to understand, they are basing you just off your looks. Like, as soon as they look at you, they're analyzing what you got on. Does his pants sag? Does he smell like dope? Do he got face tattoos? Stuff like they are looking at all that, bro. And yes, you can call that judgmental. Like, yes, you can call it that they're judging you. Yeah, people judge people, gang. I'm not the one to judge. I don't really care about what people do. Like, I only care about a select few people here on the realm, on the earth realm. My family and my friends. That's the only thing I care about, bro. And I don't have a lot of friends. Really family. They really family. So it's really like just family for real, for real. You have to be able to decipher what they're telling you because something I learned about older people, like, they'll tell you things in certain ways. You just gotta catch it, bro. If you don't catch it, ask questions, fool. They'll tell you. They'll tell you straight up. It's the same way they grew up talking, in a way that, like, that's the way they like to talk. So they'll talk in certain ways. They'll talk in between the lines to see if you can get it. Are you smart? Are you intelligent? Do you have a high IQ? Or do I have to really sit here and break it down to you of what I'm trying to tell you? And it don't even really mean that you slow. It just, because I actually hate calling people, so I don't even know why I said that. But it's not even that you slow. It's just, you might just not be understanding what he's trying to say at the moment. So you have to be able to understand what's going on with that. And just hear him out, because it's a lot of people, they don't even be trying to hear the older generation out. They just don't want to listen to them because they feel like they old, woo, this a new world. Yeah, it is a new world. It really is. Like, this is a dark world. But if you protect your peace, you can have light where you at. Everything else can be around you dark, but as long as you are living righteous and you're doing the right things and you're going about life right, you good. That's your light right there. You will have your light. You will have your peace. You will have your peace and quiet. That's what it's all about. leveling up in life. That's why I tell y'all, talk to them. Talk to the older people. Talk to the generation before you. Talk to generations 2 times you, like our parents and stuff like that. They'll tell you, because for the most part they done been through what we've been through, just in a different era. We just, bro, the only thing that's different between us and them, they grew up in better times. Not even grew up in better times, like they was adults. Like they younger years, like they had buku time to like really get things in order for their lives. But when it came for us to be the adults, that's when everything wanted to be high. It's really dead. It really just the economy just being overly high for no reason at all. Like, why did y'all make everything so high? Why did y'all inflate everything? Y'all making everything almost unaffordable. Bro, you try to go get some tires, bro, 2 tires like $300. $300 for 2 tires? Bro, are y'all kidding? What? Like, that's crazy. Like, it's just, once you just look back at the era that they grew up in, the era that they was young adults in, and they was, and something I tell people, like, they was lost too, bro, just like a lot of us. Like, a lot of us was lost at a point, and they was lost at a point. They had to grow up, they had to level up in life, they had to actually go through things. They had to go through life to actually learn it, to actually master it. And it's not even mastering it, it's being able to decipher where you at, being able to decipher the game that you playing. Because you playing the game of life, whether you like it or not. But this ain't nothing but a big game, like I said in the beginning of the video. But yeah, bro, you really just gotta figure this shit out, fool. Like, you really just gotta figure out what you want to do in life and what truly makes you happy. That's the only thing that really matters to you. What truly makes you happy? What do you want out of life? Steph, what do you want out of life? I want some land, not too much, probably 2-3 acres. I just really want enough land to go hunt, because I'm a country guy. Have a nice house, nice 2-story house. I want me a little 2-story house with upstairs in it. Wife, kids. Have me a little the Blackstone outside cooking and stuff. I like stuff like that, like family time, like bonding with your family, sitting by the fire, making mush, making graham crackers and marshmallows. It's the little things for me. I'm not a big thing type of guy. Like, I like cars, but it's certain cars that I actually like. Like, I don't like a lot of cars. Like, it's cars I definitely want to collect. But that's about it, fool. Like, I dress, like, I know I got, like, little clothes and stuff that I like and stuff, but it's not really that important to me, if that makes sense. What's important to me is being able to get my freedom back. Me right now, I don't have my freedom. They'll sell you the illusion like you have your freedom because you're not in a whole nother world. But just because you're on the outside doesn't mean you actually free. You freer than them, yeah. But are you actually truly free though? No. You can't do what you want. Can't get over random one day and be like, I want to take a trip. You have to put in for that. You have to put in PTO, and it's a certain time you have to put it in, and gotta be here every other day, and perfect attendance, and write-ups. It's just a lot, bro. Work ain't nothing but school, ain't nothing but an extension of school. That's all work is, guys. But that's why I say we really don't have our freedom like that. Like I just told you, they'll sell you the illusion like you have freedom. Yeah, you can go to the mall and, yeah, you can go get you a Subway, or yeah, you can go get you some American Deli, and yeah, you can travel, but you got to know how to travel. Like, it's not just a pick up and go when you want to. Like, no. That's why I tell y'all have to find things that y'all actually like to do as people. Because Why would you want to be a work slave for the white man when you can be your own boss? You can be your own boss. You just gotta find that hobby that you don't look at as work. It's something you love to do. That's all it is. But yeah, bro, like, y'all wonder why I think the way I think, bro. I have my own way of thinking. I will hear people out. It doesn't mean I have to agree with what you're saying. I'm hear you out. I'm listening to you. I want you to know that I look at you as a spiritual being having a human experience. I don't want you to feel like you're being overlooked or I don't want to hear what you're saying. I'll hear you out. I'll listen to you. But yeah, like I told y'all, bro, just try to soak up all the knowledge y'all can from the old school people, from like all the older people. You know, because we all on borrowed time, so you never know if you will ever run back across a person, if that makes sense. Because, man, you got people dying young. Man, you got the young people dying quicker than older people, bro, because they just so crash out. Like, it's a lot, man. Like, you just have to keep going and keep learning your lessons. Take your test. Make sure you pass your test so you ain't got to come back down here and do this shit all over again. Because who really wants to come down here and do this shit all over again? No. You want to be able, when you croak over, you want to be able, when your soul leave your body, you want to be able to pick where you about to go. You don't want to be deceived by a fake ass light that's not really the light that you think it is. It's a lure to lure you in. Like I just told y'all, the moon ain't nothing but a machine. It's a soul catching machine. You have scientists up there. That's all it is. Not scientists, but extraterrestrials. Because if you know, you know. We never, like I just told y'all in my lab, we never really went to the moon. That shit, it was staged. They staged a lot of things here. That's what they did. And they sold us the illusion, they brainwashed us and somewhat made us believe in it because they made it a norm. If you make it a norm, people don't want to go against the norm because they don't want to be looked at as crazy. I'm at the point in my life, I don't care about being looked at. I don't care about being looked at as crazy. You gotta have your own mind. You have to be able to, like I said, decipher things. If you go on with everybody else, you really don't know. You just go on with everybody else. But yeah, I love y'all. I just want to get this download out to y'all. Take out the time to talk to them, bro. It'll really help you out. People wonder why I don't really like being around my age group anymore. I like being around older people because older people, they gonna teach you the game. They gonna tell you the game. I got another video coming about why the YNs don't listen to the previous generation. I got a video about that. And probably gonna drop it probably tomorrow or tonight. It all depends. It all depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all stay dangerous. I love you, Source. You created everything. Black created everything. I love you guys and my goddesses and my elders. Free Rashad Jamal White. Positive energy always create elevation. Ashe. One, still gone.